Ant-Man and the Wasp was such a forgettable movie that I literally forgot to do a rapid review of it until now, and it's over a week later. Um, this was a. I said this about Spider-Man: Homecoming, and I still agree about Spider-Man: Homecoming, but Homecoming is actually an amazing movie. Upon second or third rewatching, it's like one of my favorite Marvel movies. Period. But Ant-Man and the Wasp is literally a filler movie. It is at the point where the Marvel Cinematic Universe, this saga, is so long that they now need filler arcs in the form of individual giant budget movies in order to continue the story. Because we just had Infinity War Part 1. So while they're working their asses off on Infinity War Part 2, they have like this other studio coming into a filler arc. We're in a world where movie series, big budget Hollywood movie series have filler arcs. That's insane to me. But yeah, so Ant-Man and the Wasp was a filler arc. It was okay. I mean, it wasn't bad per se. There wasn't really anything that was bad in it. There was just nothing that was great. Like, it was just kind of like, I mean, obviously Paul Rudd's going to be good. Paul Rudd playing Paul Rudd is always entertaining. He's one of my favorite actors. I like him a lot. But yeah, he's always good. No, he wasn't amazing. Wasn't like a standout performance. Everyone was okay. Everyone was fine. I really do not like any of those sidekick characters. The ones that like work. I think they work with him. I haven't seen the first Ant-Man in so long. Like, I guess they're part of his company or something. It's his friend. What's his name? Luis, I think. And then they're always so annoying. All of their jokes do not land. They're just so annoying to me. And every time they come to show, I'm like, oh, these guys again. Villains were all just dumb, shitty, throwaway, disposable Marvel villains. Plot was okay. I mean, literally, it's the most run-of-the-mill. I said it already. It is a filler movie. Yes, the really great humor that shined through this movie came in any instance in which definitely you could tell this was from like an Edgar Wright early write-up of the first movie that they just kind of like kept on the back burner until now, where any humor where it's a description of something, but like how do I explain it? It's hard to explain the bit. You have to it's a very visual bit where it's one character doing the voices of other characters, or one character speaking for other characters, but you see it through the character's mouth. I'm not making any sense, but if you've seen the movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Those bits are always hilarious, and they always land, and I'm always dying laughing whenever they happen. However, it was probably the only time a bit really landed in this movie for me. It was just kind of very stale. As for the post-credit scene, though, mid-credit scene. The post-credit scene was didn't really care for it. The mid-credit scene, I predicted it entirely, yet it was still fantastic. It was one of the best Marvel mid-credit scenes. I'm like, yes, this is all we needed. That's literally all. The entire movie was filler, so they could have this post-credit scene. Like, that's the best way to explain it. I don't want to spoil what it is, obviously, if you're going to go see the movie. But, yeah, this post-credit scene, that was the point of the movie. In terms of the overall grand narrative, the Marvel saga, you can say. That was the point. That was what they were trying to get. But everything else was just filler. Yeah, I mean, it was enjoyable. It was entertaining. Don't pay to see this movie. My friends paid $18 each to see this movie. I had Movie Pass, so I saw it for free. But yeah, just don't. Honestly, I think, like, as much as I see every Marvel movie, this is going to be a skip. Just look up what happens in the after credit scene, and you do not need to see this movie if you want to know what the ongoing. I see every Marvel movie because I'm so invested in the overall narrative of the Marvel story, I guess you could say, the Marvel Cinematic Universe story. But yeah, just skip it. And I mean, it has some worthwhile things in it, but just skip it and look up the after credit scene. I mean, if you really want to watch it, then go ahead. By all means, I'm not going to stop you, but it's just not worth the ticket price. So that's a skip. Gonna be a skip for me.